Alright, that's the decline I just came down. And as you can see, there's a pretty cool scene right here. You've got a flat car here with a couple dynamite boxes on it, pick and shovel, actually more dynamite boxes over there, old wooden barrel. I mean, any of these by themselves are not common, but get them all together like this, it's just like a scene out of a museum or something. This is really cool to see that, to be sure. There's a drift level running off that way. We're gonna head down in just a minute. Still geeking out on this loaded flat car here though, because this is really amazing. Here's a closer look at the dynamite boxes, Hercules and Ajax. As I said, the decline I've been coming down is there. The shaft runs down there beneath us. I'm standing on a false floor right now, as you can see, and here they've got a section where you can see there's another drift level running off to the right there, and then this track loops around and goes to the section we just looked down where we're going in a minute. And they would run the ore cars out here and then dump them into this chute or bin here, and you see that slot down there that would then dump into waiting ore cars below. That just terminates right there. So then it also runs off to the right here. I think the others went ahead and went to the left, so I'll follow them. It actually looks pretty cool back there. We'll try going back there in a minute. But I just thought it was kind of cool here, the way this runs out like that. And then they all loop and connect back to each other over here. You can see there's another ore cart there. Got a metal ore cart there. You can see some, looks like some bent bagging on the right here. I just walked by a track switcher. That's kind of cool. Looks like a grease bucket right there. Oh man, stuff going off in all directions over here. Goes off to the left, goes off to the right, and another view of that ore car. And then that's the loaded flat car we just checked out right there. So this is pretty awesome here. This whole little cluster of awesomeness right here. Pretty cool. I'm at that junction where that metal ore cart is. You see a cool track switch right there. Vent bag. As I was saying, it runs off that way and that way. We're already doing left-hand rule so far, so I'm going to stick with that. Just almost stepped over that without noticing that. That's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm going to stick with the left-hand rule theme, and let's see where this goes. I do love rail. Looks like there's something coming up on the right here. Old foundation, concrete foundation for something. I'm not sure what yet. Little workroom right here. You can see the power box there, and some old hand cleaner. Explosive box. Those are power cables there. Okay, so this keeps running straight that way. Got something running back here. Check that in a minute. Just noticed that up there. We have big tank right there. Check that in a minute. There is a raise running up there. I don't see any way to get up there right now. And because I keep running that way. I'll stick with the left-hand theme for now. And see where this goes. A little pocket right there. Looks like an air tank. Pretty beefy timber sets here. Got something dropping down on the right there. I'll check in just a minute. Miner's graffiti. I wish we could make out the year. I see February 21st, but cannot make out the year. We've got a little timbering right there. A jumble of stuff here. Looks like more stoping. Yeah, this is all stoped out through there, and you see it runs up there. I wouldn't be surprised if that actually connected to some of the stopes we saw above, because that just keeps running for a long way. Make sure there's nothing around the bend here. I feel like they made a general trash dump out of this. A bunch of old dynamite boxes and rotting wood. Let's see here. That keeps going. Hard to get up this pile. There's looking up there some more. Okay. That keeps running back that way. Looks like it faces out right there. That's the end. There looks like an ore pass running up there. That also probably connects to some of the stuff we saw above. A bunch of woods come down here. I don't know if there's a stope or anything running off back here. Stops there. A bunch of old dynamite boxes on the ground there. Full. I can't tell if that's full of old dynamite or bits of core samples or what. They're full of something though. And we run off here as well and face out. Alright, we just finished checking out that area. I'm back at that junction where that tank is, right there. This is where there's that big drop off running down. It's kind of hard to see here, but it goes down as far as I can see. I don't know if it's an ore pass or what. This is kind of hard. There's a bunch of timbers making it difficult to walk through here, and I see there's a big hole in the ground there. I don't know if I'll be able to get across that, but I want to because there's this amazing wooden structure right here. Yeah, it's kind of ominous. You hear those rocks slipping out beneath me. Those are falling for a long way. Let me try getting up on that. I'll get a better view. Yeah, there is no way I can get across that. I just walked near the edge here and like a couple little pebbles fell down and it just unleashed this cascade of stuff raining down that huge drop right there, and it went a long way. It's totally rotten, and that's probably I don't know, 10 feet or so, so unfortunately cannot get by this, but I do want to show you what's back here. Ore cart right there. Some track and stuff there. I mean, we may not be able to just connect on the other side, so I'm not going to sweat this one yet. Here's this map. I can't tell what this is. If this is a head frame for a winds yet or what this is yet. I'm hoping we can see on the other side. But this is pretty incredible here. That's maybe 45 feet up there. All wood through here. Pretty awesome here. Whatever this is, I'll hopefully know in a second. Kind of looks like a wind station. It looks like, you know, I would have had a skip car or something running on that, but I'm not going to commit to that theory yet until I can see it from the other side. It just drops off forever down there. Alright, we just finished doing that section. That's the way we came in from. It's my buddy right there. I am going to stick with the left-hand theme, and we'll come back and check that one on the right later. I'm also hoping that this wraps around to that head frame I was curious about. This looking like it's going to, yeah, I think it does actually. More dynamite boxes. I love those wooden barrels. Okay, that's our track. Here, that's oh man, look at that. Look at that old lantern. How cool is that? At least I think that's what that is. It's the right shape. I really think that's an old lantern. That's really cool. Does it say... I can't make that out. Maybe somebody at home can, but I can't. That's awesome. Okay. Focus. Something running back there. I'll check that before we leave. This looks like a stope. Looks like it just stops back there. I'll double check just to be sure if it doesn't connect on the other side. Okay, here's the skip car right there. This has come down here. Looks like a slusher right there. This stops right there. You've got an ore bin, an ore chute here. Cool to see the handle still on it like that. Looks like it's full of a little bit of rock and a lot of wood. Looks like they're tracking loads possibly there. Okay, that runs up and stops there. This is the one we just looked up right there. I was going to check if it didn't connect to this side, and it does. So, no need to worry about that. Bunch of connectors and pipes down here. I'm going to take a closer look at this stuff over here. All kinds of interesting mining artifacts here. Gold metal explosives. That is not a common one. That's pretty rare. That's cool. Interesting configuration of the box too. Here's looking at the back side. That head frame. It runs up there. You can see this ladder runs up to the top there, and that stops up there. This is the I was filming from just right there basically, and my buddy's headed back that way now. And yeah, I definitely would not have wanted to drop down there. That, oh my god, that goes straight down for a long way. Straight down, man. Alright, there's that head frame right there. There's that thing I think is a lantern right there, which again, I'm totally in love with that. And I said I would check out this short little drift here. And I am a man of my word, so I will do that now. Much of remains of dynamite boxes back here. This is kind of an unusually shaped box right here. I used to seeing, excuse me, I used to seeing that shape. And keeps running back this way. And I would guess it just stops right here. It does. That is it. So let's head back and head down that right drift I have not checked out yet. Okay, I'm still back in that short little drift. I was taking one last look just to make sure I saw everything, and then I saw this box. And I thought that was pretty unique, so I wanted to show you that because that's pretty cool. It's made out of cardboard too. I'm amazed that's lasted so long. You gotta love these dry mines. Okay, now I'll go down that drift to the right. Alright, we just finished looking back there. That's where the head frame is. We went back there, so that tank is, point of reference, and I initially came in from there, and then I've got this one I did not cover yet. So let's go take care of business now. No track back here, I see. So this may have been the original, and they moved the track. So like, you can see the ties where they were, indentations and that. Because I still have some lines here and possibly a water line back to you. That just stops right there. So my buddy's footprints right there. Need to know what else has been back here for a while. Looks like we're coming up into interesting looking chamber. Oh yeah, this looks pretty good. So looks like some old tools and such down here. And this is a stope chamber here. Runs up there as well. In fact, that's where the lines are running. That must have been so the last ground they worked back here. Looking back over here now, there's a lot going on here. Some of those overwhelming rooms. So, of course, lots of dynamite boxes. Cool little skip car right there. This looks like a little mini, yeah, wow, okay. It took me a second to figure out what I was seeing here. So this is a mini hoist. That's my buddy back there looking around. That's not the mine caving in. Got this hoist right here, which just drops down there for an extraordinary distance. Don't see the bottom at all. But this is really amazing, actually. You can see the cable and the hoist running up there. So the hoist right there, and then that's the skip car. They've been hauling up and down. That stope chamber I was referencing earlier, that's a better view of it. But this is awesome. I love how even the track is just curving around it here. And running back there. I see some junk tossed here. I just need to go back and look there. But this is really amazing. This is really cool, man.
Yeah. Did you see both the slushers? Or the tuggers? Sorry, both the tuggers?
No.
There's another one underneath the top one.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally missed that. Look at that. So twin hoists.
Yeah.
That is really unique. I mean, this whole setup is unique, but having them stacked on top of each other like that.
Look, the pegboard still has pegs in it. These are how they track the cars they took up.
Oh, I totally missed that too. I'm glad you pointed this out.
But if I were to guess, my guess is they used that to replace that one.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But, yeah.
This is a pretty amazing setup here. This is cool.
Yeah, is it pretty dusty in here, or is that just me?
There's actually like dust or mist or something coming up from down there. It's all coming up from
there.
See how it's like billowing up from down there?
Oh, so okay, I might be causing some of the dust. I'll be done soon.
Okay.
I have a surprise for you once I'm done, though.
Okay, I'll catch up in just a minute. I just wanted to look down here real quickly. There's so much here to try and take in. Look at that little boot. That is an oldie. And And that drops down. So another one of those that just drops down. As far as you can see, looks like they're just a bunch of stope chambers down there and all through there. Here's a somewhat more contemporary Hercules powder box. That's cardboard. We run back here and stop. That's it. I just tossed some a little bit of backfill and bits and pieces of wood back here. Alright, that's the room we were just checking out back there. Still loving this one. There's that big pit again. This just the old shovel right there. This just runs back and stops back there. I think I hear an ore cart rolling. There, bunch of wood tossed here. This runs back there. Can't tell how far back that goes, so give it a look. It's pretty empty so far. That looks like it just faces out. Maybe not. Maybe that keeps going. It does. That's where we were just looking in a minute ago. Those are actually pick marks right there. Huh. That's pretty old school. DuPont. They definitely had a diverse set of suppliers down here. We've seen a lot of brands. Check down there in a minute. Little raise right there. Again, these must be older workings because all the track has been lifted out. Little pocket here. It does not go anywhere. This is actually still going. Definitely meanders around a bit here. Did we stop yet? No. It's still going. Extensive. Okay, faces out right there. That's the face. I keep saying facing out. What I mean is that that's the face right there, and then where it stops. So I would say it faces out. Basically saying that it's hit the face, or we've hit the face, and that is the end. Okay, back to the main route. All right, I just came from looking down that section. That is the way I came in here originally. That pit is back there. And we have this section in front of us to check out still. You see there's an ore chute here. I think we're getting pretty close back to where we can venture to fourth on the left. Kind of messy here. You can see all the rotted wood. This looks like one of those sections we might have looked down from above. Runs out up there. It's pretty, well, there's two of them. Plugged, of course. But yeah, twin chutes here. Pretty cool. And then we keep wrapping around this way, and I think that's where I took off. It was to my left on the way in. All right, cool. Full circle. And now I've got that one last section over where they are. Alright, just came from the other side of that ore cart there. This is back where the shaft or decline is running down. To keep you oriented, that flat car, that really amazing flat car, is right there. So the remaining section on this level that we've not checked out is this here. False floor drops down below there. Okay, there's another chute. That's kind of cool. You see there's a chute right there. So I'm assuming that runs straight into the decline. That's pretty cool. Just got snagged on something. Oh, there's a blower here. That's really cool. So remember that vent bagging that we saw earlier? That's that stuff there. This is what that was connected up to. Champion blower. I don't know. Can't make it out. Another view back that way. That blower is pretty cool. Looks like they had a little workbench here. And we still have this section in front of us. And again, there's no rail there now. So these may be older workings as well. Thought there might be something above me, but it's just a little mini stope, I guess. Actually looks like they dragged a slusher through here. You see how it sort of goes up on the sides? This has every look of them dragging a slusher through here. Maybe there's a fair amount of muck built up or something, or maybe an earlier crew backfilled it or something, hard to say. But I do remember seeing a slusher bucket back there as well. Remains of a dynamite box. Okay, wow. Okay, I thought that was a three-way junction. We got that running off and bending to the left. We've got this, maybe that's the face right there, I'm not sure. Little side chamber right here. Big grease bucket. Still full of grease. Man, would not want to drink that. Just doesn't want to focus on it for some reason. Oh well. I'm not going to stay here all day. You guys have probably got a pretty good idea what grease looks like. Let's stick with our left hand theme and cruise down here. I think this is the face right here. Yeah, okay. That's the face. So that leaves straight ahead. Greasy top to something. That's the face. Okay. Face is out. We have covered this level, and it was an impressive level. Alright, this is where we started. Of course, it's the decline we came down. This is a pretty amazing level, so it would be an understatement to say that I was curious about what might be on the additional levels running down there. Can't wait to find out. We'll give it a shot. I'm going to start running down there. Well, not running, but you know what I mean, figuratively. And I will start shooting again if I see something interesting. Otherwise, we'll pick up at the next drift level we get to. Alright, we just dropped down from there. We saw that chute from the level we were just on, and we've come down maybe 40 feet or so. And there's another chute here, which is fortunately empty, but you can see it's dumped a bunch of material down. There's wooden chair right there we noticed, which is pretty cool. Pegboard right there. But the real reason that I am shooting here is because just past this is the end of this decline. That's it. That's all hard rock. So I guess that was a sump. Dry, of course, now, but that's it. Alright, we're cruising on out now. I stopped to take a breather. There's a lot of climbing. I just thought that was kind of a cool shot. Us all coming out. You can see the guys way down there making their way up. Just thought it was cool. Still making my way up from down there. Stopped to catch my breath again at what I thought was an appropriate spot. You can see I'm almost out right there. This is that false floor we went by on the way in, and I don't think I did a good job showing you what was down there on the way in, so I'm going to try and fix that on the way out. And that's what's down there. I thought it looked pretty cool actually with all those stoles right there. I mean, I don't want to fall down there to get a closer look at it, but I thought that was pretty cool looking down there. And then when I was coming in, I think I said something like I wasn't sure if it was a shaft or an open stope overhead, but as you can see, there's a shaft right there. So at one time, that shaft dropped down all the way down there. So I don't know which came first, whether they ran this decline or the shaft above me first, but either way, it's here. It's interesting. Now I've got to get over that again, which I'm not really looking forward to, but I'll do it and get back outside.